Oh, Android. No, so you can see how funny it is. It's all it's some of the funniest Super Bowl commercials ever made.
Yeah, we are
Yeah,
live.
you know how outrageous and funny many Super Bowl commercials can get.
Yeah, I do know how funny they
Like
say.
remember that one with the kid the Doritos commercial with
Yeah,
that guy in that time machine made of cardboard and that kid or the kid was treating him so he can get the dude's Doritos.
yeah. I was like, dude, come on.
And the dude's like, Jimmy, you're so old. It's the future.
I was like, dude, come on.
Yeah, well,
Come on. Guess what though? Now that it's Easter,
yeah,
we can enjoy ourselves, and we don't have to worry about this is like the my Easter stream or whatever.
yeah.
So we can enjoy ourselves, and we don't have to go through the nonsense of people, kind of messing with us. And
Yeah. You ready to see my new triathlon challenge, the one you uploaded yesterday? You're gonna be laughing.
they want to upload it. I don't know. I really don't have time. Didn't have time to really watch it because I was so busy dealing with dumb stuff. It wasn't funny.
Yeah, well,
Dude,
well, I think you could use a good laugh right now.
I was so busy dealing with dumb stuff, you would not believe it. People was actually asking me questions about that on the internet, dude. I told them, I said, I ain't even gonna answer you.
What did you think of the first joke? Like the fist bumps out, and the new trend is slapping people in the face.
hmm I just kind of, I just kind of ignored it. I just kind of ignore it. But I just tell them like this: Hey guys, happy Easter. If you want to enjoy any of Colin's "Try Not to Laugh" compilation, feel free to look on my channel and check them out.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Feel free to look on the channel and check them out, cause you know that's what it's here for. To make you laugh. And being that it's Easter too, dude, come on. And I like to say Happy Easter to all my friends and family, extended family.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
I like.
yeah.
Yeah, and I would like to say to my younger friends, have a nice Easter and enjoy yourself. Eat as much candy as you can. But I'm telling you,
So, what do you think of this China laugh challenge so far?
it's okay. I was like, Like I said, guys, if you want to see any more of Colin's Try Not to Laugh compilation, tune in, turn on, tune in, and sit back, buckle up. You're in for one good ride. Good luck.
But now even crispier. So they're
Hey,
irresistible than ever.
that's all I'm gonna say. But I'm not always on here, so all I do is upload videos. Upload the videos. That's all I do.
What that meant, seltzer? I wonder what it tastes like. Only one way to find out.
I don't even make videos anymore, to be honest, Colin.
It's
I
great.
used to, but don't anymore.
What's like light and refreshing? It says light and refreshing. Let's get that instead. Wait. What's the one that we drink seltzer? We drink Bud Light. Everybody knows. And I tried something new.
I used to make videos. Now I don't no more, Colin.
What?
I used to make videos. Now I don't anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Bother.
Seltzer.
Because I like.
Season one was much better.
What's the use? What's the use in? What's the use in coming on the internet and doing all this broadcasting for people just gonna give you hate every time you come on, and then they're like nonsense, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see why Ali doesn't want to do StreamYard. Doesn't want to do it because the people on here are mean. But then I like to say, even to the haters, Happy Easter. God bless. And I'm not a bad person, and I want you all to have a good Easter.
Yep.
Me and Colin, we want you to have a good Easter.
Yep.
We want you to be safe. Want you to have fun. I don't want to. I don't want to turn on the TV and find out that somebody ate too much candy and got a stomach ache or something. Nah, that ain't me. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. All I'm saying is, you guys have a good, good, good Easter. And
Investors just like you could lose tens of thousands of dollars on their 401k to hidden fees. Thankfully, E-Trade has low-cost investments and no hidden fees. But, if you're still bent on blowing this fat stack of cash, there's a couple ways you could do it. Where's the E-Trade say that? Boom. Hey, nice guy. Yeah, this is Viper. You're Brett Watercrawler. What's this? Viper? That's
you know what though? It's rather cool though.
such a smart dog. So, what can your dog do? Fergus? Bud Light. And, fresh, smooth, real, Bud Light. It's all here. Yeah, you order bills.
Somebody gave me a copyright claim the other day.
What?
Somebody gave me a copyright claim the other day
What? What?
from one of your song covers that I uploaded.
Yes, that's the thing about cover songs. You try everything you can. You do everything you can to avoid getting copyright claimed, and you still get one.
And you
What
still
do you do?
hell, I still got one.
I don't even. I just don't even worry about it anymore because all of my every time I do a cover song, it always gets a copyright claim.
Yeah, that's what I figured too. Because even when I did that when I did that video in Target a couple months back. They gave me a copyright claim over it. They gave me a copyright claim. They gave me a copyright claim because you can hear the music, right? But there was no lyrics to the music. It was just music over the Target's music system,
Yeah.
and it showed up in the video. And they're going to give me a copyright claim for it.
For what? For what?
Because it was around Christmas time, and I shot a video in Target, and they gave me a copyright claim because they were playing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and there was no lyrics. It was just the music.
Yeah. But that song's copyright, so even without lyrics, it's still copyright.
No copyright.
That's how I drink. Loud like that? Drink loud. I like to enjoy it.
I said, okay, y'all want to do that? That's fine too.
You eat loud? It's normal to eat loud. Drinking loud makes no sense.
But have you ever have you ever noticed that? Since I started, this is like the second time I've been on the air in a while, right? And I noticed that when I went off the air and I stopped coming on,
Yeah.
people has been wanting me to go on and call out this person. You want me to actually come on YouTube StreamYard and call out YouTube for what they're doing to you, but you won't tell me who's sending me these hate things in my email.
Yeah.
I miss you, buddy. I miss you too, man. Super Bowl, baby. Let's go. We're not going. I'm going to get more chips and drinks. Do not leave.
I'll just say like this.
Yeah.
I'll just say like this.
Yeah.
I'll say like this. Happy Easter to my good friend Michael Lambert, Michael Jr., my good friend Isabella. Yeah, Isabella, she's a great friend. Yeah, she is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Harry T. White, Harry Big Boy White.
Oh, for my ex's boyfriend.
Don't worry about it. Even though you may not be, you and him may not like each other, but you still could wish him well. That's just a classy thing to do. But what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
Colin, you may not like the guy, you may not like the person, but you could still wish him well. And
I still wish him well, except every time I'm in the same live stream as him, he wants to start something with me.
well, we're not gonna do that because
Yeah.
if you're my co-host, I'm not having anybody else on.
Yeah, and I know just then, like literally every time we were doing he pops up in one of your live chats, he wants to to start sign with me.
Well, we're not doing that. We're
Yeah.
not doing it. I just wanna. This is a Easter live stream. We're gonna have fun with it. And,
Yeah.
you know,
It's special just
Did you hear about what they're doing with Marvel Superman now? Did you hear about Marvel? Did you hear about what they're doing with Superman now, Colin?
What?
They want Henry Cavill to come back and play Superman, but he's not going to do it because
Actually, you heard wrong. What's actually going on is that they're trying to get him to come back, but as a different character.
different character.
Yeah, because apparently there are a lot of DC Comics characters that he would be great for.
But his face is so well known. I mean, dude, come
But
on.
yeah, because apparently Warner Bros. Knows that they effed up by getting rid of him. That they must. Yeah, Warner Bros. Basically knows that they pretty much fucked up by getting rid of him because he was pretty much the face of the DC Extended Universe because he pretty much started it with Man of Steel.
Yeah, he did.
And
And he kept it going with the Superman thing.
he did it good, and he was doing a fantastic job of portraying a realistic version of Superman because that's grounded and has depth and is all while still having the character be comic book accurate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He
And
could be.
also, he looks so much like the Alex Ross version of the character from the Kingdom Come graphic novels. Dude,
He looks so much like like he looks so much like that. So his face is widely known. I mean, Marvel couldn't couldn't be couldn't use him because his face is so widely known. I mean, come on.
yeah, I remember for a while. A lot of times now I hear stuff about him being a fan favorite for the role of Wolverine for when they end up recasting the character for the MCU.
Really?
Yeah, I know there were talks about it, and last year there were a lot of talks about it. And of course, there was even talks about him playing that one Marvel character called Union Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, either him or Jason Statham.
You mean the Union Jack dude? He's supposed to be the British version of Captain America, isn't he?
Pretty much.
Union Jack. Well, didn't they change his name to Big Ben?
I don't know.
His name was Big Ben in the 60s and 70s. They must have recently changed it to Union Jack because his name was Big Ben. I remember that.
Open things up a little bit.
Yeah, in my opinion, the DC Films is basically trying to retcon what get rid of Henry Cavill by trying to bring it back as a different character. Of course, he's not having it though because of how poorly he was treated during his time with DC Films. I remember the reason why he got the part of Superman was because of Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder chose him, and like because Zack Snyder was going for a more polished and grounded version of Superman.
You mean him and his Snyderverse?
Yeah, yeah. When Zack Snyder was casted him, chose him as Superman, and and even did that special photo shoot with him where Henry Cavill was wearing Christopher Reeve's Superman suit. That was Zack Snyder was basically showing that he was going for a more polished and more grounded, realistic version of the character.
But at the same time, he was giving homage to the Christopher Reeve Superman. He was saying, basically, he was symbolizing the passing of the torch, basically.
Yeah, and like, yeah, because like Henry Cavill is a good actor already. Was a great actor already. So he had the acting chops he had the right he had the look and he had the acting chops for the part.
I mean, think about it. Think about it. Think about it. You got people who dream all their lives of playing superheroes, right? Who can't never pull it off. But then you got somebody like Henry Cavill who comes along and he pulls it off. Hey, what do you want?
Yeah,
Oh, I mean, I would have thought that well, since they're trying to induct, because I heard this from somebody told me this that I talked to recently. They're trying to get permission from Saboya Studios to um add a Ranger element to their um Marvel Cinematic Universe.
no. Oh,
That's the
no.
that's the rumor.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I got that straight from Japan. This kid from Japan told me on the internet.
I guess we'll
He
have to wait and see.
he heard it from his friend's dad who works for Saboya Studios. Saboya Studios are the ones who own who has controlling interest in Bandai.
Yeah,
The ones who made the Ultraman series in the early '60s and '70s.
yeah,
Those people,
yeah,
and they are also the ones who made that show Ultraman Tiga.
yeah. Yeah, people who own the right, who created the TV show that the Power Rangers are basically an American version of.
Yeah.
They're also the same company who created the Japanese Spider-Man TV series back in the 1970s.
Why would it? I mean, like, did you see the new alternative design for Batman?
No.
Oh God, they turned the Batman. Apparently, Bruce Wayne got bitten by Catwoman, who was a vampire, and it turned him into a bloodthirsty vampire, and he has to drink this. He has to inject himself with this serum to keep himself half human and to keep him from wanting blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as Batman, he could also fly too, like a bat. When he's the vampire, when he's the vampire Batman, he can fly. His cape turns into these big wings, and he can like fly. I said, that's enough. What do you think about that, Colin? I think they went a little too far with that one, don't you think? Don't you think? And then they made one where old Bruce Wayne dies. The old Bruce Wayne dies, right? But Nightwing says the world still needs Batman. So what he does is he takes Bruce Wayne right down to the Bat Cave, down to the further end of the Bat Cave, where they have a Lazarus pool, and they put him in the pool, and they bring him back up. And Bruce Wayne is in his 30s now. You know, he's in his 30s, and he was like, Dick, why did you do this to me? This is a cheat. Right? He goes, Bruce, the world still needs Batman. And he says something about the Justice League cannot go unchecked. They are the most among the most powerful people on earth. They cannot go unchecked. You
Yeah.
can't die. So what he did was Bruce Wayne. What he did was he gave Nightwing the information on the whole Justice League and the traps to how to stop them.
Yeah.
You know, he
Uh,
gave
remember when I married when I remember when Batman started doing that kind of stuff. Yeah.
he gave Nightwing a free like a trap, specially designed to catch the Flash. It's supposed to. What it is it's a trap. It's a trap that what it is. It's a bomb that he can't vibrate out of. He has to keep his speed up. You know what I mean? Keep to keep the bomb from blowing up. But Savage took it one better. He found ways of trapping the Flash in sort of like a speed cage. You know what I mean? Like a speed cage. Like he would project it in front of the Flash. It's invisible. The Flash would run into it. He wouldn't even see it till he hit it. That's what happens. So, but there will be no Legion of Superheroes. Colin, there will be no Legion of Superheroes. Not in the Snyderverse. Nah.
Yeah, I know.
He's doing away with Young Justice. I mean, he's just doing away with it all. Teen Titans, everything.
Who?
The Snyder guy, he's doing away with it.
Zack Snyder?
Yeah, he's doing away with everything. Him and his guy Gunn, they're doing away with
Zack
it.
Snyder isn't part of the DC Cinematic Universe anymore. Remember?
Yeah, they're doing it. They're doing away with everything. He said he
James
said
Gunn. You not Zack Snyder.
he said like this. He said if it was up to me, I'd do away with Young Justice. I'd do away with Teen Titans. I would only focus on the Justice League, just like that.
Well, obviously James Gunn doesn't have the right to do away with those characters because those characters are still owned by DC Comics. So they still have a say in what happens to the characters and what does not.
Well, he said he was going to do away with it. He even tweeted about it. He even tweeted about it, man.
Yeah, well, he's going to be pissed. He's going to be pissing off a lot of fans.
Yes.
Yeah, obviously he doesn't care about what the fans want. He doesn't care if the fans want a Superman who's been Superman for a year, for a long time, and he wants to cast the kid from The Walking Dead to play a new young Superman, not really caring that the kid has never played a character like that, like Superman, like Superboy before.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, Colin, is he said, and I quote, if I had my way, I would do away with Teen Titans, do away with Young Justice. Just focus on Superman and the Justice League.
Yeah, well, he said, obviously he won't get his way because WB still the WB owns part of the rights of those characters and have a say in those shows.
Don't they own shows like the Justice League and Superman?
Yeah, they own they own like the animated rights of the Young Justice, and also the live action Teen Titans series.
But if he does away with the Justice League, Doesn't Batman go next, and then Static Shock?
Yeah.
Because they're all extensions of each other. They're all extensions of each other.
Yeah.
They're like complete extensions of each other. And I was like, damn, man, he's just going to do away with everything. I mean, he's not going to give anybody a chance. He's screwing everybody. Huh? Yeah, you might say he's screwing everybody. Seriously.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, obviously, yeah. The problem is Warner Bros. Are trying to make him their version of their Kevin Feige.
Kevin, you know what?
Yeah, that's what they chose. That's what they basically chose. James Gunn. They're trying to make him the Kevin Feige of the DC extended universe, and like
James Gunn, he said that he's going to do away with certain characters. If he does away with DC's flagship characters like Superman, Batman, if he does away with those characters, you might as well say DC is done.
yeah, because what they're gonna pissing off a lot of fans because those are just characters are like some of the most important.
Those are DC characters that are those are DC's flagship characters, man. You can't get rid of those. They've been around since the inception of DC. Batman, Superman, come on.
Yeah, James Gunn, he's an idiot.
He's stupid.
Yeah,
I mean, you cannot get rid of the flagship characters.
and it's really pissing off a lot of people.
We're talking about the superheroes that've been out for a long time. We're talking about Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, The Flash. We're talking about before it was a Justice League, while it was the Justice Society. Remember? Remember when the Hall of Justice used to be called the Watchtower, and the Justice Society was codenamed the Watchmen by the government?
Yeah,
I remember because I read the comics. There were comics. There was also a movie out about them that I watched. And I don't like the fact that he's so eager to get rid of these characters. It's not funny. He's chomping at the bit to get rid of Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and the Flash. I'm serious. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. He's thinking of ways of killing off Superman now. The old Superman at least. What do you think about that? He's thinking of ways of killing off Superman so that he could bring in his young Superman. What do you think? He even gave ideas to he even gave ideas that he should write something into Lois and Clark to introduce the young Superman to the people. You know what I mean? Superman and Lois. That he should write him into Superman and Lois to introduce him to the people. They already introduced the Man of Steel, John Henry Irons. Remember? They already introduced him. They already introduced the evil Superman. They already introduced Pizarro. Come on. They even introduced Tao, which is not Superman's brother. Tao just a character they created for the show.
Yeah.
But Tao is supposed to be Zod. Zod is supposed to be a guy named Logar. And Logar, he had another two people with him. A big guy named Ramlock and a woman named Lar.
Yeah.
Lar was a telepath. She was also a skilled martial artist. All three of them were Kryptonian soldiers. They led an insurrection. That's where they got Superman 2 from out of the comic book. Remember on the Super Friends when they got out of Phantom Zone and came to Earth, and Superman had to fight them.
Yeah.
What do you think they got the plot for Superman 2? It was not written by anybody. It was out of the comic book. It was off of a Super Friends episode. The only thing they did was expand it by adding scenes to it.
Yeah.
Come on, including that part where Zod and Urza pick up that bus and throw it at Superman. Says when do two Kryptonians? You need two Kryptonians to lift a bus. You don't. I've seen Superman pick up a bus and fly with it. Know what I mean? So that's just it. But I'll keep you updated on this if I get any more information on it.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm going to end it right here, though. See you later, man.